We're at the Jägermeister Independent Music Awards and I'm hanging out with Dan Sultan. How are you?
Yeah, good. How you going?
Really well, thanks. Are you excited about tonight? You're nominated for an award.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very nervous, and we'll just wait and see. There's a lot of great people nominated tonight, and a few friends too, so it'll be a good night.
Tell me who you're up against.
I think I'm up against Dan Kelly, friend of mine, and another one against Sia, so there's some stiff competition, but it's going to be a good night.
And if you win, do you already have your speech prepared, or you're going to have to wing it when you get up there?
I'm not sure. I haven't thought that far ahead. I think I should be all right once I'm up there. It's just a matter of remembering my friends and family and stuff like that, you know.
And when all else fails, just thank you, God.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe not out of me tonight, but yeah, that could work.
Now tell me, why do you think that these Independent Music Awards are so important?
Because I think independent music over the last sort of 10 years in particular in Australia is it's come up and up and up as far as becoming more mainstream. You know, when I say mainstream, I don't necessarily mean like pop or something like that. I just mean, you know, in the mainstream kind of consciousness. You know, and there are artists out there that are you know, selling great records and making great records and selling a lot of records, and you know, they can do it independently. You know. And I think it's a testament to that. So tonight's a really good thing, and to have it at a beautiful place like the Forum's pretty cool. So
it is an amazing venue. We've been taking all these photos of all the great fittings and carvings all over the place. So it's definitely a nice venue. What do you think are the advantages, but also the disadvantages of being an indie artist as opposed to being signed to a major label?
Well, it depends, you know, because being signed to a major label, it can mean a lot of different things now, you know. But, there are some people that are signed to major labels and they have a lot of control over their careers and over what they're doing, and then there are some people that don't. You know, I know as an independent artist you've got total control, and that's what I like about it. You know, but at the same time, I'm sure there are deals out there, and there are companies out there that, you know, are becoming more flexible because I think they're recognising that they need to. You know, and you know, people like John Butler and, you know, other people like, you know, Blue King Brown have done a lot, particularly you know, in this country, you know.
Now obviously there's going to be a whole host of amazing independent artists here tonight. Who are you most looking forward to hanging out with?
Oh, well, I wanted to hang out with Dan Kelly, but unfortunately he's got a concert tonight in South Australia, so I'm just going to have to get in there and mingle and see what happens.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to ask everyone that I interview tonight, I'm going to ask this: how many Jaeger bombs do you reckon you can do and still be standing?
I'm not sure. I don't really drink Jaeger bombs. I think I like Jägermeister, but I don't like Red Bull or V or any of those drinks. So.
Right, well, I'm sure once you've had a few shots of Jaeger on its own, I'm sure you'll be very fine and ready to mingle.
I got to be careful on Jaeger. It can get me inspired. Let me put it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe if you have enough, you might have like an impromptu performance.
Oh well, yeah. I don't know how good it'll be, but yeah, sometimes I can like it a bit too much, so. But that's all right, yeah.
Now tell me, what do the next 6 months hold for you?
Well, I'm just touring over summer and going to do a bit of writing from about February next year and just see what happens. Wait and see, a bit of touring overseas and just work.
I've seen your name on the bill for quite a few festivals. Are there any in particular that you're most looking forward to playing at?
I really like this festival called Folk Rhythm and Life. It's a little festival in rural Victoria. And the Falls Festival is always fun, and it's going to be great. And we're heading over to Southbound directly after the Falls, so that's yeah, that'll be good.
So when do you get some downtime? It sounds like it's festivals, it's writing, it's working, it's touring.
Well, yeah. Well, the idea is after February, but in that time the idea is to be writing. So I don't know. We'll wait and see.
And this is such a stock standard question, but I feel like I really want to ask it of you. And how do you get inspired to write? Because my sister's a writer, and she just seems to be able to, like, not a songwriter, but she seems to just be able to churn it out at the drop of a hat. Do you need to be in a particular environment or headspace, or can you just like write a song just like that?
Yeah, I've never really thought about it too much. You know, I know that there are some people and I know that they need particular things in place, and that works for them, and you know, they write great songs. But for me, I've never really thought about it. I can be writing a song, you know, on a train or when I'm walking, or I can sit down and actually say I'm going to write a song, and you know. But it just comes in a lot of different ways. But when it comes, it's definitely there, and I've got to be ready for it, you know. So.
And I suppose that's another nice thing about being an independent artist, is that you don't really have deadlines, you don't have a label breathing down your neck saying you have to have 10 songs written by this date.
Well, yeah, there is that, but I think I'm pretty good at breathing down my own neck in that way, so to speak. So.
Well, you're your own boss, so you kind of have to.
Well, yeah, that's right. Someone's got to, I guess.
Now, I need you to make a promise to me. If we could just have a look at Mr. Sultan's shoes here. They're clearly brand new Converse. They are way too clean. I want you to promise me that tonight you're going to get on the dance floor and dirty them up a little bit.
Well, maybe. I don't know how dirty they'll get, but I'll probably get on the dance floor at some point.
All right, excellent. I'll look out for you. Thanks so much for chatting to BPM.
No worries. Pleasure.
And good luck as well. You're nominated, so good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.